Good morning, hyphens. Good morning, Andy. Morning. Gosh, there is 14 people. First off, let's see. Not my home. Ambulance. I need to go pick up something at the farm. Morning, Robert. All right, let's go. We're gonna go pick up something at the farm real quick, and we're gonna do something. Hello.
Hello. Hi,
Hello.
I'm just wondering, would you be able to get me a price on how much it will cost to get my record expunged?
How many felonies do you have, violent and non-violent?
I
That
not
you
got a
do
clue.
not know is kind of worrying. Because it's
I
a
don't know. Do
case
you
by
think they do
case
discount?
basis. Oh, I don't know. I can ask them if they do bulk.
They might do a bulk discount, maybe.
I can try, but if I'll talk to an officer when the officers are around, and I'll find out for you.
Yes, please. If you can give me a price, and then just like, you can try and like haggle them, maybe like, you know.
Okay, like buy four get one free.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, buy four get one free. That sounds perfect.
I would love it if they do that, but I'll ask them. But I have to wait for an officer
Yeah.
to be in the city.
Okay, yeah. If you can find that out for me, um, and just let me know. Um, do you need like a to get expunged? Do you need like a clean record for like a month before?
30 days, yes.
Oh God. Oh
Why are
God.
you looking to get your record expunged? Are you trying to join the
See,
PD?
hell no. Hell
Okay.
no.
That's what I'm getting from everyone trying to get it expunged. They want to join the police.
Okay, right. So so I looked at the
Gun
price of
license.
my music studio and it's very, very expensive, okay?
Oh.
It's very expensive. And I feel like there's a lot of housing that's quite pricey, right? And Wolfenstein's plan, okay, is to pretty much put the prices up on the rent to then make the houses that you have to buy more, you know, purchasable. People will want to purchase the houses.
Yep.
But then they're not. He's not thinking about the long run because theoretically, with the renting, he's getting constant income. Whereas if people start renting, they all borrow a house and they just get that one sum of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can bring that up to him.
I already tried. He's like talking to a brick wall, and then whatever I say
Yeah.
is like opposite day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
he's pretty dense.
anyway, I obviously thought very I felt pretty hard about this. But then I feel like my record would cost a lot to expunge, so that's why I'm trying to figure out a price. And then if it's reasonable, then I might actually consider possibly, maybe, running for mayor or president.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
just for like the temporary time that is up, and then
yep. There's only the ambulance and the city mechanics. That's all that's open right now.
yeah, that's the only reason for the expungement. But I feel like I could maybe possibly run fairly well. I feel like my reasoning's pretty smart,
Okay.
maybe, possibly.
No, I don't
You
think
know?
so.
I think it might just
Okay.
be one of them things, when like your brain's
Yeah.
telling you like, oh, it's a 2 minute like thing where you're like, oh, brainwave, and then I regret it in the future.
Well,
But
who would be your party though?
I haven't got a Scooby. It's literally been a 2 second, like a last 2 minutes decision
Oh.
on just finding out, to be honest.
Well, I'm
Um,
thinking about running for mayor as well, and I already have a party.
you know I don't even need to expunge mine then. As long as you
No,
listen,
I mean,
like, you got my
I
vote.
you know that I try to help everyone and that I'm fair with everyone.
Yeah, so if you're running right.
I don't know though. Like we're in a I think I can, but I don't know if the other two. It's Kelly from EMS and Nick from Burger Shot.
So with your party, right? With your party,
Yeah.
what's the requirements for the party usually?
Well, no criminal record and a willingness to and a willingness to want to change things that need to be changed.
Like the rent situation, right?
Well, like there's a lot of things actually I would change, but that it is one of them.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that, but that is definitely one of the things. And I mean, if I'm being
It is
completely
actually
honest
one
with
of
you,
the
I don't think I'll
things.
be able to last 30 days.
Yeah, well, that's the 30 days is the main thing they want to see because it shows that you're willing to change and not revert back into crime.
Oh yeah, I'm willing to change and definitely do all that. 100%.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. But if you're running, then it might seem
I'm thinking
bit
about
more.
it. I just have to make sure the other two. Because if I could, I was going to ask, instead of Kelly, I was going to ask Gramps. But I haven't seen Gramps. He just recently came back in the city. And Kelly is always here, and she's a lawyer as well.
Yeah, to be fair, that could, yeah.
But, I'll definitely, y'all will know when I know.
Yeah, just,
But, like,
yeah, you know what?
The rent situation, I don't like. I don't like
Yeah.
the pricing on some of the vehicles. I think a lot of the C classes are way too high for what they're worth.
Okay, and what's your opinion on the fact that a music studio costs 15K a day?
That's a lot. And you're
When
renting
you're
it
not
and
getting
you're
no
not
income?
able. Exactly. I mean, why can't you just start making music though?
Yeah, what's up, man? I don't really know.
I mean, you have Haley. I know she likes to sing. Echo has a couple of songs she sings in her coffee shop.
I've been trying to produce a song, okay, and I like my music studio.
Yeah, we're going to buy the funny car.
It's genuinely a music studio. Wolfenstein was like, oh, it's probably just like your criminal den. It's not my criminal den. Anyone can go in there and have a look around. There is nothing criminal about it. All I've got is a little DJ deck set up,
Okay.
And
I mean, what's stopping her?
He's trying to charge so much because he thinks it's just a criminal den, but then, like, me and I don't know who else, someone else owns a music studio. Literally 2 people in the whole city owns a music studio. And I feel like 15K a day is so steep. It's super steep.
Hey, that's a little much. If you're not able, like, I put $4 million into my farm and I've only been making money back off of it for like 3 weeks now. So I understand overpriced.
Yeah, I had to take a week off, right? I went away for a week. So I had to pay rent for the week and it cost me 150K.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm toying with the idea of running. I don't know. I want to talk to Harry, though. I want to find out what all he's supposed to do. If he's really the corrupt mayor or if he's just, like, drowning in a responsibility. I think I know my answer already. I think I already know my answer.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things, like, I think that we don't know that he has to do. And I'd like to know that before I sign up for it. That way I don't want to do anything to hurt the people of the city. I want to be prepared. But I can see, I'll ask, when an officer hops on. I'll definitely ask them. I'm, representing someone in expungement. They just would like to know how many felonies they have. And if you offer a bulk discount.
Yeah, don't forget the discount.
Because she has breaking into prison a lot, y'all.
Okay, yeah, just let me know about that. But I don't know how it's gonna work because 30 days is a very long time.
Yeah. It passes by quickly. Well, for some. For me, it does. But I'll definitely see. I definitely will get in contact with you.
Yeah, that would be great. Okay, perfect. All right, thank you.
All right. I thank you. Bye.
All right, bye.
So Hatchie wants to run for mayor as well. Well, the thing is, the music studio, I agree with her though, because they're not making any money. They haven't implemented, or if they have, I don't know. Like, I'm not pretty, I should have used my skateboard. Now I gotta drive all the way back to the garage and use my skateboard to get over here. I wasn't thinking. But it's like the farm and the foundry, right? The foundry right now really has no way to make money. Bucket lucked out, and he can use his foundry with the oil field. And he can actually start doing stuff. But, yeah, but they can't, I don't know if they can do anything. Because right now, I don't think that the system for music creation is put into the city. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But I haven't seen anything saying it's available. So to charge people for it now, when you can't use it, that's just like the farm. Like, we couldn't use it, and we had to pay a lot of money for it. And it took 2 months before they did something to where we could. And now you don't hear anybody complaining, you know? Yeah, some people do that. They just make new characters without crime. But if I do run for mayor, I didn't want to create a new character. I want people know. Like, I want to know her reputation. I want to know Harya's reputation, because she should have a good reputation around. You know, I know what I said the other day about not helping the boys anymore. I probably still will. But maybe not as much. Maybe not 1,000 coal a week. Maybe, like 300 or 400. I am still a little, at Bucket. Alright, so let's go. We're gonna do this other card. I figure we can do that today. I'm just having fun now. The money is whatever. I'll make it back. It was a dilettante. I remember that. Opal is 15, though. Yep, dilettante is 4-door. Yep. And for now, we're gonna make it purple. Painted purple. I could have bought it for the farm, too. Society purchase. Oh my god, this thing's handling is horrible. Maybe not. Let's see. Yep, it turns like a brick. Oh my god, this thing. So, if it already turns bad, right? Here's a question. I'm about to put the wheels on the inside of it. That might not be the way to go. This might have been the car to put the wheels all the way outside. What can I do with what can I do with Sierra right now? There's no officers in the city. I can't do any crime with her, and she's not able to do anything really other than that. I did a little bit of whoa, I'm going in the water. I did a small little stream yesterday playing Ark just to do it. And I'm gonna start trying to stream more in the afternoon. And I'll do the Sierra then. Because then there's police on. But, maybe. They could have waited until it was in to put it in, put the music studio in, but I wonder, is the music studio a music studio or is it an apartment? Like, I don't know. I've never been there. That never interested me at all. I don't know if they would allow me to put the background music in, like submit it. I don't know if they want people who are like actually, AI music is questionable. Let me put it that way. I can say I wrote it, but AI music was used to produce it, so it's questionable right now. But the music studio, that's a good question, though. It's pretty fast. Let's see, brakes are okay. It's a 4-door, though. We're gonna see what we can do to it, though. Let's go see what we can do. The problem with Sierra... Yeah, the problem with Sierra is that I literally have nothing to do with her if there are no cops on. I don't know how to cook. Like, I can go make amphetamines. I have all the stuff. But I don't know how. And let me put it this way. I do know how. But Sierra doesn't know how. So I can't just go, become a master at amphetamines overnight when I don't have any of that. I'm not gonna do that. Alright. This is a tap car. Like, you gotta tap stuff to make it work better. Like, see, I'm tapping the brakes and it's slowing down way faster than just holding the button. And, like, turning, you tap the wheels. Alright, let's see what I can do to this thing. Oh, look at that. There's nothing can be done to this. What a ripoff. Okay. Now I'm gonna slam it down. Let's see. Let's see what it would look like if I did this. You can still see the tires. You know what? I don't like how this looks at all. But, let's see if I did this. Just to see. I'm just looking to look right now. Oh my god, now you can't see the tires at all. See, I don't think this would affect the driving. I think this is just, I don't know, it's not cosmetic though. It doesn't say cosmetic. Alright, interior. Can't change the interior. The van was way better used. Is yeah, the van, yeah. Alright, let's see. I'm kind of bummed that there's no cosmetic changes. I really am kind of bummed out about that. There is a certain paint I want to see. I'm trying to remember what it is. Is it this one? I don't think it's this one. But there is one that I wanted to look. No, it isn't this one. No, definitely not that one. No. No, there's a certain one I'm looking for. It might be this one. I'm gonna put it on another car, though. I don't know if that's it, though. Dark purple. No, it's not oil slick. Yellow pearl. That's yellow pearl, everyone. That's pink pearl. I guess the paint at the bottom is. No, it's not that one. There's a certain one I'm looking for. Is it? No, it's not this one. It's like a purple pink kind of one. I think it was that one that I was just looking at. Not this one. Yeah, I think it probably would have been the dark purple. Where is it? Pearl. I think that's it. There's another car I want to put this on. Silver was the one. Let's see. Let's go to miscellaneous. I thought they had a silver in here I liked. No, they don't. Okay. Maybe utility? Silver. That does look good in silver. You know what, though? Honestly, I've seen, like, if you look at today's modern cars, it's like the colors are being washed out. Like, all you're seeing is white, gray, and black cars. That's it. Like, you don't see yellow cars, green cars, a lot of them anymore. I remember when when I was growing up, all colors of all kind of cars were all over the road. Now you don't see that anymore. And I think that's one of the reasons I like making colorful cars. If they had lipstick red, I mean, that's close. That's close right there. But I mean, I see a lot of cars. Like, I can look outside my house. And, It just, like, exactly, is try everything. But I mean, it was so colorful. I look outside now, and white, black, and gray. That's it. I think that's why I like having color on the cars. Because you don't see it anymore. Even in Redline, most people, in some shape or form, either have red, black, gray. You don't really see white cars in Redline. Like, you don't see people using white. Yep, there's somebody. Like, I like the purple cars. I do. Would it have lava red? Like, you didn't really see pink cars much back in the day, but you still saw them. But like this kind of green, you don't see those anymore. Chocolate orange? Yeah, that sounds good, but it doesn't. Not what I'm looking for. I just like even houses now. Like I remember houses, green doors, yellow house, all that. Now it's just like white, or it's like everything in life is just going monotone now. Like black and white and gray and silver, and I like the other things. I like fanciful color cars. Maui blue, you know? That's a pretty blue. Seafoam blue, that's not exactly the best. That looks more greenish blue to me, but like bright red. I see red cars. I have no problem finding cars. Shadow silver. But I mean, I want those kind of cars. I want colorful cars. Cars that people like this right here. Exactly, yeah. Your house used to be pipe pinkish greenish, now it's just white. I mean, I like color in my cars. I know 4 people who have a car in this color. They don't drive it. They don't drive it. It was for basically it was for someone, and one of them drives it. Like hot pink. You don't see hot pink cars. But I know 4 people, and when I say I know them, it's not like I hang out with these people. I know them, and 3 of them, they don't drive that car. Neon yellow, green, orange. Yep. That's why I was so keen to repaint the Panto green and yellow, because you don't see green and yellow. I like this. The police car blue. I've always kind of liked how this color was. It goes very well with my hair. Let me put it that way. So if we did a secondary color, the problem with the secondary color is I don't see it anywhere. Let's make it blaze red so it'll stand out. Candy red. See, there's no secondary color on anything. So it just has to be one color. But I like this police car blue. Your girlfriend's car is pink? Good. See, pearlescent in a blue. Let's see. A green, if you can see. You really can't see it. See, that's why I go for the white. Because you can see, like diamond blue, you can see that. It looks shiny. That's why I go for white on all of mine. Because it makes it look like the car's like wax. Like it's got a shine to it. Lime isn't bad. You can kind of make it out. Champagne. I thought that said bamboo. I was about to say, hold on. Wow, red. See, you can't see it. You can, but you can't. But see, if you put frost white, see how it shines? It looks like it's shining, and I like how that looks. That's why usually I go frost white. My in real life car is black plus red pearlescent. Okay. You see a lot of those in Redline, though. And you can't do dashboards. I don't know why you can't change the color of your dashboard. Like, I'll go to, let's go, candy red. Nope, nothing. It might change the dial. I think that's what the interior does. I think it just changes the dial. And the best part is, if I actually do this with this car, then I won't need to change the wheels or anything. Because then nobody will see him. I think I'm gonna do that. I think, though, I am gonna get the, not cosmetics. Well, yeah, I need the plate. I'm gonna do the North Yankton plate. Because I think that's the yellow one. Control for him. Or no, not the North Yankton. Liberty City? Yes, that one. The Liberty City. I'm gonna do the blue, the cop blue paint. I kind of like that one. Primary. It was utility. Was it utility? Or was it miscellaneous? Miscellaneous. I kind of like that blue. And I don't need a secondary. And the pearl, I'm gonna do the diamond blue. My fave color is lime green. Then I only like black cars. Yep. But I mean, I like colorful cars. I like, because most everyone, I guarantee you, if 3 people were to roll up right now in this mechanic shop, at least 2 of their cars are going to be black. At least. And I just, it's not that I don't see the point. It's that I like, I want the xenon lights on all my cars. And I can go with electric blue for this one, because those are the color. I'm not gonna do neons yet. I'm gonna wait to see this one. For right now, this is all I'm gonna do. Are you open?
Yep, we're open.
Okay, I just put an order in because I saw you come up.
Yep,
How many cars do you own?
5, I think.
How many of them are black, gray, or white?
None. Only one is the Rampo. It's black.
Okay, how many of them are red?
None.
Okay, I like colorful cars.
I have a wait. Let me bring it out. Maybe you like that color also.
But most people, like, if people pull up, they're gonna have black or red or white car, gray.
No, I don't. Just
Good.
put it up.
I'll go with him to the garage. My favorite color is not green, by the way. You would think with Arya that every character I have has green hair, you'd think, but it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like bluish kind of.
Yeah, it's bluish with chrome kind of pearlescent.
It's like in the chameleon colors.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna bring it over there to fix it, probably. But too many times I go like Rodney has a purple and red Trans Am, or I call it Trans Am, even though I know it's probably not one. I like that color. The motorcycles, pretty much every motorcycle I see in this city is black or gray. And it's just like, What'd I get today? What's my lucky number today? 38. I knew someone in another city. They would get off of work at around, I'd say 4:30 my time. They would come home. They would hop on 5M. This was in MW. And they would look at their special number, and then they'd order a lottery ticket, the pick 3 for that night, with the number he had. And that's how he picked his lottery number. He looked at his ID. And that late in the afternoon, it was always 3 number. And it was interesting that that's how he picked his lottery number. He never won, but, he had it. I was gonna say, I didn't paint the wheels, did I? I don't think I painted the wheels. It looks like it might be like the paint. You have to do that now. Could you imagine if you just watched the guy spray paint the car?
Kind of the same color, just normal blue.
Huh? No,
Kind of
this
the
is
same
police
color,
car
just
blue.
Just blue, yeah.
Okay, I like the blue on this. I like colorful cars. I already have a car that's semi-purple, so I didn't want to keep this one purple.
Yeah, makes sense, makes sense.
You know who John Deere is?
No.
Oh, they make tractors.
What's your number?
38. Yeah, that's right.
There you go. But I mean, it's a good
Okay.
color, but this kind of default. That's all I would say.
I don't know. It's police car blue. Why isn't it repaired?
Isn't it? I hit the end already.
Now look at the front end.
You didn't have a repair order.
Yeah, I did. It was the first thing I put in.
Nope, it was the respray, headlights, and then cosmetics.
I paid $2,000. That's only 3 items. Is only $1,500.
I didn't see a repair there, not gonna lie. Let me look at my body cam just to check it, just to make sure.
Okay. Did I put? I thought that was the first thing I did was push repair. Oh, I need to put these up. Yep, I'm missing one. See the images? Those are me. That's not the city. That's me with the images. It failed to load the images, but I got my Gingy
So
yesterday.
it was a respray for tool that's primary and secondary.
No,
It
I did
was-
not do a secondary.
I can send you the email if you want me to just to
Okay.
check
Well,
it. It does it automatically, just so you know when you do there.
okay. Well, I didn't know that. There
You're
is no
welcome.
secondary on this car. That's why.
It just picks
Like,
it up
there's-
sometimes. I don't know.
There is no options on this car, just like horn and license plate.
Real?
I was hoping for a little more, but kind of disappointed. But I needed a 4-door, and I got one.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, it
All right,
goes
I'ma
fast,
show
but
you-
it just doesn't turn.
I'm gonna show you the John Deere car.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I was dealing with.
Okay, so I did put a repair in, but I paid for a color I can't use. That's why he did 2 colors. That's why I was like, why is he doing 2 colors? Remember I said my tires getting done? So, yep, okay. Well, that sucks. That's $500 I lost.
I get it.
See?
The Phantom.
This is John Deere colors.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like a Christmas light, but
Ah, yeah,
Like
it's a
a mini
3-wheel
elf.
Panto.
it's a 3-wheel. It's 4-wheel. My
Nah, here, get in. Just hop in the passenger seat. It does that sometimes in the shop.
Oh yeah, no, it's a 3-wheel. Yeah. Damn, and the wheels are stuck out. Damn.
Yep. This thing is so fun to drive, though, but the road hates it. It tries to eat my back end.
Yeah, it doesn't have traction at all with just one back wheel.
Yeah, but it's got 4-wheel drive, so...
The math isn't nothing there.
I know.
3-wheel.
Well, I guess they put it on the spare tire. But yeah, this thing's fun to drive.
That's cool, yeah.
Alright, have a good day, thank you.
You too, Arya. See ya.
I think people would vote for me. Hi, Scott. I love this car. I drive this car way more than I thought I would. I've always been kind of partial to the Panto, though. Like, it's usually the first car I buy in a city, and then I used to make it up, hi. I used to make it up when I went to MW, perfect example. MW, I bought a Panto. It's the cheapest car in the city. and I painted it blue and pink like echoes, but I flipped the colors. And then eventually I made it green and white, I think. Eventually at the end it was green and white. Because my shirt. I had black tires, green on the top, white on the middle, and then black on the bottom. Because it looked like my outfit. Green, white, and black. If I could have got interior, put a yellow interior, that would be. I could do that. I could buy another Panto. Why would I do that to another Panto? You know what I mean? Is the Sandy Shores mechanic open? Oh, there's police on. Would it be an officer I know? Let me get out the garage in case somebody comes. They're not answering.
Hello.
Hello. I got a quick question.
Yep.
Are you the only officer on duty? And I'm asking as a lawyer. I need to talk to an officer
I
face to
still
face.
cannot tell you.
Okay, I need to talk to. Are you busy, or can I talk? Can I meet you somewhere?
You can come down to MRPD. I'll meet you there.
Okay, I'll be there in a few minutes. Bye.
Yep. All good. Bye bye.
I want to say that's Owen, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we can't tell how many police are on. I get that. I understand that, but it's probably it's probably just him, to be honest. It depends on how strong and how far the parties would go to discredit you as you. Yeah, true. But I want to know my reputation. I want to know if people are talking about. Yeah, just waking up, same to you, stressing out, afternoon people, hey, Minecraft. Trying, long story, bro, trying to thinking the problem. You know, Rodney's gambling, Streamlabs. Yeah, I know he does that, and I want to add some of those things in. But, oh, I scrapped Shira's bio, and I'm gonna write a new one. I did put it on there, though. Her bio is on the Redline wiki, and it does mention the motorcyclist, because I do want that to be a part of it. But I'm thinking about, like, maybe not making it tragic. Maybe making her, like, a spoiled person, like, we just got bored and started doing stuff. You know, something like that. See, it repairs it when you put it in the garage, so that's why I was like, I wasn't too sad about the repair. But, yeah, there's gonna be more to come. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go with her. I don't want to write a novel in a wiki section, but I don't want to write something just generic and dumb. Because I know I can do better. You know what? I'm gonna go around this way. Usually I cut through there, but... I do have to wait for the light to change. There he is, so they're not busy. Because he's just sitting there. The light should change in a second. Of course, the bus is gonna get the light, won't they? He's like right there. Who has the green light? Oh, the people walking have the green light. I was about to say, who has the... There we go. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hey, no, the question somebody asked me to inquire, they're looking for expungement. They just need to know how many felonies they have.
Name?
You're gonna love this one. Hatchie Moonford. She has a lot of prison. A lot of breaking into prison.
Oh my god, this is gonna take me a hot minute.
Yeah, I kind of... She wanted to know if I can do a bulk deal as well, but I think I have to talk to DOJ about that one. Using another lawyer.
To not waste your time, you can go. I'll message both you and Hachi about how many felonies she has.
Oh my god, that many? Okay, alright. Be safe out there, okay?
You too, bye-bye.
Bye. He can't... There's so many he's gonna have. Gosh, he's... Okay. that's about. I should call her and be like, "Hey, I inquired about this, and he said there were so many he'd have to count that I could go." Oh my god! See, like, I'm wondering. Here's a question: could Haley get her record expunged? I don't know about that because she has conspiracy. She was the first officer fired for conspiracy. People think it was Ralph, but it was actually Haley that got fired for conspiracy. And I don't know if you can get that expunged off of a record. Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? This is a one-way, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. I think Hatchie is probably working. She's probably the one who has the shop open. But I'm gonna go down there and see if she's down there. Because she works for Los Santos Customs. I guess that's what it's called. I'm not sure anymore. That's what we all call it. Ah. Sorry, my nose was itching. We'll see who's working over here. This is... If you got drugs to go sell drugs. He's gonna be counting for a while. Oh, my lord. She might not be here, but she might. That honestly looks like something she would drive. Oh,
Hello.
okay. I was hoping Hatchie was here.
She literally left like 5 seconds before you came. Hang on.
Aw, I need to call her real quick.
Yeah, hang on.
Well, I got it. I'll call her. She's busy. See, I like how this looks. I like the camo on it. It doesn't look bad. I'm not a fan of these wheels, though. He's probably talking to Hatchie.
She's coming.
Okay, what y'all do to this gentleman?
What you mean?
There's a gentleman right here on the ground.
I was asking myself the same question. Maybe he's just...
Maybe he's sleeping.
Maybe he's... Yeah, he's just drunk. It's fine.
Oh, okay. How much did this
There's some
set you
paint
back?
on the floor here. It's fine. Uh-huh.
How much did this set you back?
I think this one's 250.
Okay, not bad.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just
I
got
wanted
the
the other one.
camos? Does it just have the camo stickers?
Yeah, there are other options as well, but
Okay.
I don't know.
I
just
like the
pick this
paint.
one.
The paint looks nice.
Oh yeah, it's just actually it's just a sticker, really.
Kinda worried though. You have a shovel
they-
and an axe on the front.
Ah, yeah. I don't want people to mess around with me. Okay. Ah, there you go.
Hello.
Hello. You want the good news or the bad news?
Do they offer discount?
I don't know yet. I have to talk to the judges about that. But the good news is there's an officer in the city. The bad news is he didn't have time to count up all your felonies.
What do you mean?
He said he'd have to email us or text message both of us back with how many there are.
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I can't see, but he told me he didn't have time to count them all right now because he had a call.
Oh.
You
no.
have that many.
But I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna talk to CJ today and ask him about is there any kind of deal they can make if you buy in bulk?
Yeah, like a bulk buy. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, try to get some money
Yeah.
saved. I just thought I'd let you know. If you see the officer I talked to, Mercer,
Yeah. Okay. He's there trying to count my.
yeah, he said he had to. He was sitting in there looking at the MDT, and after
How long
about a
was he sitting
minute,
there looking at it, just
after
cotton
about a
it?
minute, he said, "I'm gonna have to text y'all with how many she has."
Okay. Okay, that sounds great.
Okay, well, I just thought I'd let you
thinking
know.
about my bank right now. My
Oh,
bank.
you know how much it
Sorry.
costs for a violent felony expungement?
How much?
$32,500.
Oh. Oh.
Yep, and a regular felony, non-violent, cost I think 22,500.
Her.
Yes,
Her.
for each one.
Ooh.
So
Patch
we're,
gotta
so
have
we're
to
looking at what, a
millionaire.
million?
On the rest.
What is that after the discount?
Wow, what the heck?
Oh.
Damn.
Shit. Ooh, I'm cooked.
What?
I'm cooked.
That's a
That-
lot. That's a lot
The
of finance.
30-day period, that's the worry right there.
You know what though, right? Technically, I haven't been caught or done a crime, technically, since at least the 17th, maybe before then.
Well, I mean, that's 14 days almost.
Yeah, so we're nearly halfway.
Yep. Nearly halfway. Let's see what happens today.
I'm gonna try and be good.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my
okay.
God.
How long
Yeah.
the mayor president person been in like
Each
Yeah,
term
very
is
cool.
3 months. He's been in term for at least 2, but he's planning on rerunning.
Oh boy.
You can't really
He's
run
seeking
for it.
re-election. It depends on who he runs against.
I don't
Aria.
think no one's gonna go with him.
I don't know. There's somebody I think might run.
Yeah, you. What do you mean?
Yep, her right there. Yep.
yeah, no, but like
No,
me
you.
as well. You.
No, you.
I am thinking about running. I don't know if I want to run against him
See?
though.
Why?
What do you mean?
Well,
Do
people.
you know how much
why?
he's
I don't
used
know.
up the sea?
Yeah, but I know someone else was interested in running, but I don't know. He has a criminal record too, so I don't know if he can.
Who doesn't?
Who?
Me?
Who? Who's got a criminal record?
I mean, y'all know. It's a Mr. Cletus Hicks.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
He wanted to run for mayor. I don't. He might. Could he be worse than the current mayor?
Never know.
He's a business owner, so he'd be looking at it from that perspective.
Wow.
He owns 2 businesses now. Do you know that?
I mean, you
you
are a
know
business owner. You can run too.
Yeah, I know. I know, and I'd look at it from that. Like taxes are too high.
I would love to have beer and wine for free.
The
Yeah, but you
police
know what
get
I'd like
paid
to
too
do?
much. You know, all that.
I honestly, I feel like this might be a bit boring.
You can't
If
say
it's-
that before going into it though. You can do that after.
Oh yeah, of course. I don't know. The people in this city might actually like that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but you want the police as well.
True.
Do you have any wine, by the way, right now? Just one.
I guess
You'll
no,
be a
I don't
bit
have
of a
any
piss
on
off to
me.
Everyone.
I got like 600 in my farm.
How many people do you need in a party?
3, at least 3.
So me and another 3.
No, you and 2 others.
Oh. Okay, I got.
But the problem is you can. I don't think having a criminal record is a problem for the other 2, but the mayor I don't think can have one.
So I could just be an innocent bystander person and someone else can run?
I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
Let me
But
hide.
I mean, if like you
Close.
and Dan and Haley, if one of y'all didn't have a record, then one of them can run for mayor and the other 2 could be like the backup.
The backup of the backup.
Who would your deputy mayor be though?
Aria Bliss.
Who would my
I mean-
deputy? Who's deputy mayor?
You have to have a deputy mayor. Seth is now the deputy mayor.
Could I not just see if Harry could be deputy mayor?
Harry Kay?
Nope.
Harry Callahan?
Yep.
I mean, he was the deputy mayor, but now say Seth took his job.
Yeah, I know. So maybe he could be my deputy mayor.
I mean, I don't know if I'd vote for Harry Callahan.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you know.
I remember him from last year. He gave
be
the keys
fair,
to the
he
kingdom
made-
to Bet.
He made all the taxes go down, and people voted
Yeah.
for Wolfenstein when he was deputy mayor. So
I know, but he also raised the prices of sandwiches.
That's not
Yeah,
even a
but-
raise. That's an outrage to me.
Yeah, I mean they did
I don't
they
think that was
they
more.
didn't fill me up as much, and then they cost more.
1 cent just costs almost a bottle of wine. What the heck?
Really? But yeah, I know I'm gonna talk to Harry because I'm considering running. But I already have my 2 other people. But I don't know if, like, I don't. One of them's locked in. The other one is kind of on the fence.
Hmm.
But they don't have. None of us are criminals. We all have jobs. You know, we all want to see the city succeed. Plus, we're all in the city at different times, so there'd be somebody from the government on most of the time.
This could just be a momentary brainwave,
Oh boy, look who it is.
to be honest.
It could be.
Did you already
Oh,
crash
here he
your
is.
car? It hasn't been 5 minutes.
No,
you're
I'm
on
fucking here because you fucking asked me to come here later when I'm on duty.
Did you count?
Go back
Did you
to work.
count?
Keep miscounting.
Count.
duty. Oh, God.
I need to know.
It's either 18 or 19. Still need to recount one more time.
Okay, just
Oh
you
my
just
God.
you recount for me, please.
But you do have heavy charges. They're not the light felony. They're the extreme felony.
So let's see. Are they violent or? Because that's all that matters. Violent, non-violent.
I might have a couple violent.
Yeah. She also has PD equipment charges as well.
So, if you had 18 violent felonies, that's $585,000. No, that's like the worst possible.
But also her misdemeanors are not nice.
Well, misdemeanors don't really. When you're getting a record expunged, it's really the felonies they're looking for.
Still charges you though for your misdemeanor.
No, not if you don't apply for them. You have to apply for expungements case by case basis. It's not just like a blanket. If it was blanket, then yeah, the people would just give them $1 million and be free of everything. I need to eat
Okay,
and
if you
drink
lost
too.
that count one more time, do you
Alright,
want to tell me
Kosh.
why you were asking for PD earlier?
I can wait, but don't worry.
Yeah, just get counting.
Yeah, start counting. Can you go past 15 when you're counting?
Don't distract him.
Listen, these charges aren't formatted very correctly, okay? So let me count.
You know what? I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna ask them what I should do to the car. Maybe the tire's all the way out, but not cambered. You know, just like sticking out, raised up, dropped down. I don't know. I might do the inside camber with all 4 of them, just to do it, just to see what it would. I'm gonna ask him if you camber the wheels, does it affect the driving? What you got, license?
Okay. She has 18
Ow.
felonies.
So
Easy.
at
That's not
worst,
bad,
Do you want to know which 18 felonies they are?
at worst, that's about 600K.
Fucking hell.
Oh wow.
She had actually most of them aren't that man. They're only a few. Possession of stolen goods times 2. Possession of police equipment missed times 1. Stealing or moving human remains times 1. Evading a police officer repeat offender times 1. Kidnapping times 1.
I'll have to
Possession
think
of
about
controlled
it.
Substance class A
License, but
times
it's not
1.
out the realm.
Attempted murder of
It's
an
not
LEO
out the
times
realm, but
2.
it'll be. I'd think
Aiding or
about it.
abetting times 1. Prison break times 1. Robbery times 2. Attempted robbery times 1. Grand theft auto of a government vehicle times 1. Felony evading a police officer second offense times 1. Resisting arrest times 2.
I mean, there weren't too many violent ones in there. Most of those
Yeah,
are
see?
non-violent felony.
Most of them are going to be the ones that might be expensive as well.
What do you mean?
Okay, second offense itself. No, prison break itself would have been expensive.
That's
And PD side, obviously, it
32,500.
costs- Yeah, that is expensive to be fair for a charge. Attempted murder of an LEO times 2.
I had a question while you're here.
Attempted
Are there
murder? What
any
do you mean?
crimes that can't be expunged?
No, I mean you can get all yours expunged.
So, I've also had someone inquire about getting conspiracy charge expunged. That can be expunged?
You'd have to confirm with Rodney or CJ to be fair on that one.
Okay, because he got let
But
go
as
from
far
the
as I
PD
know,
over
you
that.
can. Yeah, I know about that one. As far as I know, you can get your charges expunged, but it's to some extent. If you constantly try getting expunged, they won't let you.
Okay, I was just wondering if all of them are available or some of them weren't.
Oh, Rodney's not around today.
Yeah, I need
I
to
would
talk to
believe you can
CJ.
get conspiracy expunged.
Because I know 2 people with conspiracy. I just
Okay,
wanted to
so-
see if they ever came up, if it came
So
up.
you're saying
on one
around
of
about
them.
600k then?
Well, probably a lot less than that because you don't have the violent ones too much. But maybe around 500, 450.
Are you saying conspiracy to commit a crime? It's a misdemeanor charge somehow, but yeah. An act of 2 people committing. It doesn't seem that bad of a
Misdemeanors
charge, to be
aren't
fair.
that expensive to get expunged, though.
If you were to
They're
go
like
to jail
10K
for only
apiece.
conspiracy, it would be 5 months in prison. That's it,
5 months?
with a $1,000 fine. Yeah.
That's not that. That's okay.
Yeah.
Now, how come someone went to jail for 500 months over that?
Wow.
Specific person, because I can check their charges.
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, my phone's ringing.
Thank you, Rob.
assume it's
Welcome to
Haley
the
then.
farm. Who?
Haley?
He was an officer.
Oh, Ralph.
I can neither confirm nor deny that's what I'm talking about.
But he did some other stuff as well when he
Okay.
got arrested.
Okay. Because he complained to me for days about that. Is it a felony? 5 months and a $1,000 fine for a felony? Or is that a misdemeanor? How does one get charged with only conspiracy, though? That would be an interesting crime.
Most likely talking something to the wrong people in Legion.
Well, maybe. Hey, do any of y'all have any plushies?
I-
No, what plushie? How many of the second series have you got now?
I have 29. I'm missing Max.
What plushies are they?
Oh, there you go. The
Um,
brothers are here finally.
You know what? I have them on me, actually. Who do you want to know
Yeah.
about?
Oh,
Have
when
a
your
look at
brother
them.
arrived.
I'll give you them back.
I
You're
don't know
like
if I
everyone
don't
else
know.
who fucking
Oh,
has the
hold
same
on.
haircut, so brother.
There's an officer
Timmy
here.
King
I
is then
can-
your brother. Fucking hell.
I think I'll look it up. They have the most awesome one. You want to see the most awesome one ever?
Is it you? I thought so. That is pretty cool.
What's going on, Mr. Oliver?
Nothing
Yep.
much.
But it's just,
Yeah.
here, I want these back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rob him. I'm trying to clean my record here. I feel like robbing them would be such a bad.
Hachi, Haley does have a lot more charges than Hachi, though.
I mean, oh no.
There's some of them I don't know who they are, though.
These are kind of cool.
I know who most
Hang
of
on,
them
let me-
are, but there's like one guy with a black
helping.
sweatshirt that I
On the
don't know
record.
who it is.
Some of them are boxes. What the hell?
Yeah, no, it's yeah. I talked to the people who make them, and it's a problem. They're fixing it.
How's that work going?
Oh, I see. Oh, that's-
Sure,
That
man.
happens
Sure.
randomly.
Yeah, these are sick. Here. There you go.
Yep, but I have the best one though, and I keep that on me. That's my good luck charm.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yep. All right then. Well, now you know.
Hang on, let me ask you a
18.
question. Can you check
So,
that one, please?
He said Haley has a lot more than you. You want to find out how much Haley has? Yeah,
1 second.
I can-
Yeah.
I can inquire.
I'm just gonna grab.
How many
my
does
car.
Haley have? Like, a lot more or a few
Unless
more?
Haley approves of it, I can't really tell you.
Okay. Well, I'm not asking for a specific number.
So can I ask you about one person as well?
Don't know if she has a lot more felonies, but she does have
Okay,
a lot more
well-
charges.
Okay, you can ask when I'm here, and then I can ask him if it's a lawyer question.
What?
Go ahead, ask your question.
Oh, go ahead. I don't think he wants to ask anymore.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Are you? Okay.
Okay, well. I'm
No,
gonna
you
get
said
out
you
of
want to
here.
ask a question.
Oh yeah, I needed to check a person.
For what?
Because he wants to get hired here, and I don't trust the person.
Oh.
I don't want to know what's the
Background
record.
check. You don't need me here for that. Y'all gentlemen have a nice day. I'll see you
Me?
later.
Yeah. Nah. I don't know. He said he's half leaves.
If you don't need me here for that. No, Ralph got hit for conspiracy. I remember that. He got hit probably for corruption as well. But I remember the biggest thing was conspiracy because the next day, he was talking to me because I was the only lawyer, and he was just going off about it. Let me guess, there's no one in these cars. Is there someone in this car right here? No, there's no one in that car. Okay, I just left, dude. Let me come back in. Alright, no problem,
Alright.
JP. Yep, I was just
Okay,
around the
I
corner.
thought you were gone.
No,
Oh,
I'll go
I thought
grab
you-
him.
You were back. I
Alright,
mean, I
I'll go
can
grab
to the
him.
farm as well.
If you want, you can, but aren't you on duty?
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, I can bring him back. I got nothing else to do right now.
Yeah, okay. Then
Alright,
make it
I'll be right
15 of
back.
each.
Okay. Well, I can make some more coffee beer now. Alright, let me see something real quickly. That is not what I wanted to see. Let's see. Hello, Rob. Rob Sorrel. I'm looking, yeah, thank you, Rob Sorrel. Welcome to the farm. I try to read all my chat. I try hardest I can to respond. Are you thinking of corruption? I know he probably did get hit with both of them. But I remember him specifically saying the conspiracy one. As it is conspiracy, though, what he did, it still could be classified as conspiracy because he did it premeditated crime against the police officers while he was a police officer. So it was conspiracy as well. But yeah, he got hit with a lot of different things. He got hit with theft, probably corruption. You're probably right. Alright, I am not driving this until I decide what I'm doing with it. I want that one to kind of be a surprise. Yep, give me a minute. Let me go get him his wine and his beer. Y'all just want to see if I have that warrant, don't y'all? That warrant is gone. No, today I think is 3 weeks since. Oh, I need to get some food and drink too. With one top, can you... trying to think of what you can do with one top. Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, you guys didn't ask, but her last arrest was on the 15th of this month.
Yeah, no, she figured, she told me it was the 17th, so it's good to know that. But she had a rough idea of when it was.
Yeah. Alright, all good. Bye-bye.
Alright, no problem. Thank you, Ellen. Bye. Yep, that is Mercer. So yeah, no, but she told me that it was the 17th. So, to be honest, she's already served out 2 weeks. I mean, I don't know. It's Hatchie, though. I think she's gonna get arrested today. I don't know, though. If she wants to run for mayor, there's easier ways. Like, just get to know the mayor. Like, have him if they think that, let's say if Joey was running for mayor, then Haley could get behind him, Hatch could get behind him, and Haley carries a lot of weight. Her opinion still carries a lot of weight in the city. People like Haley. Alright, we're not gonna make the mistake of not eating and drinking. There's not. So as I get in the truck, I need to put those plushies up. Yeah, yesterday they weren't boxes. Today they are boxes in there, so it's a me issue. It's not a city issue. Take care of this real quick. Alright. Okay, so there's eating. I know people are like, put it on your hot bar, but I kinda got my hot bar set up the way I want it. I could replace the body cam and the ore with food and drink. You know, take the body cam, put the pickaxe in 5. I'm so used to it being in 5. But move the body cam and the coal and put the food and drink there. That would work. I don't know. I like knowing how much coal I have when I'm mining. I don't like opening my pockets and looking. I don't know. Belt. So you wanted 15? So I gotta make. I'm not gonna make more coffee beer. Now, that might be made to order from now on. I can't get a gun license. I don't have 150K, and I don't. And Harry's not in the city, and Seth can't issue the gun license. Only Harry can. Harry is. I want to say that. I want to say he's the only one that can issue it because he's the actual. His job title is mayor. Maybe Seth could do it though. I'm not sure. But I don't have the money to. Sierra only has 50K. She's 100K short of the gun license. Okay, so he wanted 15 and 15, so I'm gonna give him 15 white. Because I only have 50 of it. And I'll give him, now see the beer I can't put back. Right? The beer, I could put the wine back, but the beer, once it's out for good. I didn't want to go under 600 for the white wine. I could get it on RAS, but I don't know. It's gonna happen. One of them's gonna get it. I'll believe me. I'll probably get it with both eventually. Arya doesn't like guns. Like, she wants a non-lethal option. Like, she'd be the prime candidate for a beanbag shotgun, right? Like a shotgun that shot beanbags instead of actual, you know, she wants the non-lethal option. Arya with a taser. I mean, I wouldn't be able to just tase anyone. It would only be in self-defense. And a lot of people don't attack Arya because they know who she knows. Like, they're not gonna, they're not really mean to me because they know who I know. And most of the time I've been helpful to them at one point or other. But I do actually, I was gonna do something with Sierra. I was gonna hop on as her first. But then I was like, let me go, every morning I want to go check the farm. Corruption's gonna be starting soon with Sierra, not with her. Arya's a good girl. Arya's a good girl. I mean, she speeds, she breaks traffic laws all day, but who doesn't, you know? Even Rodby's run red lights. I've seen it happen multiple times. I'm pretty sure Murphy runs red lights too. I looked at their handicap ramp as a step. You know? Like, think about this for a second. That's a handicap ramp. No, I cannot do that. You can't transfer between the two. That is metagaming, power gaming, all kind of stuff gaming. I know someone who tried it, and it did not end well for him. Eat the sandwich on the tram. You see people do it though. Like, a big thing is they'll get in the gang and they'll be like, "Oh, well, here, I'll give you this car," and then they'll come on with another character and be like, "Oh, I like that car," and they're like, "Oh, do you want it?" That's how it was done. You're not supposed to do it, but they've done it like that. I've seen on stream them do it like that. That's why I was like, y'all are morons. Y'all are giving the secrets away. You know, you're committing the crime. The gun license for me, yes, in Redline, yep. The gun license for me is not important. Like for Aria. Like the plane license I was kinda interested in, but then I saw the price of planes and I'm like, that's expensive. The only plane I would want is the Alpha ZI or the Howard. I do like the Howard. Those are the two planes I flew in a GTA Online. The Alpha ZI was the fastest plane in the game. You could outfly the jets with it. I'm just wondering. I'm wondering what's gonna happen. Is Ralph gonna sell his plane, or is it gonna be taken from him? I'm just waiting to see what happens. Okay, so that's 30 times. Okay, 7,500 is what he owes me. I'm gonna do it for a deal. I'm gonna run this yellow light. I'm gonna do a deal for him.
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah, I mean, I just right there, take the train. All right, 7,500. I'll give you a deal on it.
Nah, it's fine. 7,500 it is. Yeah.
There you go. You gonna get drunk? Go driving? Don't do that.
Is that it?
All right. Thank you very much. You have yourself
Nah,
a great day.
it's just when I go home. When I go home later on,
Yeah.
I'll sit. I'll sit and enjoy. Not now.
Okay. All right. You have a good day. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Yeah, you too. Have a good one. Thanks.
We're gonna put the car up across the street. And no, you are. Sometimes the chat works that way. Sometimes there's no chat for like a few minutes, and I kind of think I'm like, did everybody just leave, or you know what happened? All right, I'm gonna walk over here. That way I don't come back into the city and somebody's running me over. Give me a second. I will swap over to Sierra though. All right, loading back in. Went to get some more water. All right. What? Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Go up here. We'll start up here today. First time seeing Sierra. Yep. Well, I didn't. I didn't. I tried it. I'm gonna try to do Sierra toward the afternoon stream. That way I have more. Cause like if Owen hops off for any reason, then I have nothing to do. I could just like drive around, but police are still on. I'm panicked. Ambulance. So first off, let's go see if there's 2 police on duty. I remember I robbed this place one time, and Frank's was like literally in the back side of it. I didn't know. Like, he just came right around the corner and got me. Nope, not enough PD around to do that. Okay, so there's only 1 officer on. That answers that question. I can't rob registers. I can't rob stores. Her food is good. Her water's good. I shouldn't be robbing stores in my car, though. You know? I should be stealing car and then... First time seeing Sierra. Yep. Yep. Well, a lot goes into it, license. If you're talking about the mod, I have to weigh who you put as a mod. I can't just, like, I made the decision. I gave Panda a mod, and then he recommended the other ones. Like, I talked to him about it. Because if you get a mod who just does, like, I'm not gonna say dumb things, but, like, if somebody says something they don't like, they can't just be like, oh, well, you're timed out. But, you know, honestly, I do want the input of people. So I'm definitely not saying no. You know, I'm definitely not saying no. With me, I'll think about it is not a no. It's a literal, I will think about it. And if I decide, you know, if I talk to other people and if you contribute good to the whole experience, then you have no issues. Which you've been pretty good. I will give you that. You've been pretty good at it. You haven't been rude to people. You've been nice, you know. That goes a long way with me. Okay, I can't... No stores are able to be robbed. I think I took all the stuff out my safe. I should go ask if I have a warrant, but I'm afraid they'd be like, hey, everyone's prison break. I'm gonna be like, you can't charge me for that. That happened like a month ago. You know, if I'd done serve that warrant out. Plus, guess what? I am glad.
I forgot to swap over the voice. Yep, I forgot to swap over the Sierra voice. And it's funny, I try to talk with a different accent with this one too. Because I don't want people being like, you know, clocking. People do though. People clock it all the time. Yep. Alright, gotta do it for everything. Alright, let's go. I'll pull in the damn parking lot. I don't want my car being towed or somebody trying to break into it. Even though you can clearly tell it's not a civilian car. Did I lock it? I'm not even sure. Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm gonna go look at my safe real quick. I don't think there's anything I need. First time you did it on the train. Oh, actually. Yeah, it was the other day. That was yesterday, I think. Or the day before. One of the two. Let's see. Yeah, I took everything out of here. Toothbrush, the spanner. I wish I could use that, like take people. It's just a weapon. And I wish I could use it like the old days where you take people's wheels off. That'd be hilarious. I don't even know why I have all this prison stuff. I should throw these away. There's no use for them out here. I can move some stuff around. I mean, I don't really have anything that's like, you know, wow. Nothing like that. I'm still pretty early with her. I was going for these because they sell. The screws and the bolts, they sell. But I don't know if they still sell. But I know they did. For a while, they sold for a lot. I got glass. Oh, I see. If I could, I'd drop that to Aria, even though it's only 12 pieces. But I can't do it. I'm not gonna be the one. I stole that outfit bag. Somebody left it in the trunk of a car, and I just kind of acquired it. So if I took it and it was yours, haha, you ain't getting it back. Alright, just moving some stuff up here. I don't actually need any of this stuff. So I'll leave it down here. I kind of want to make the short sword and the nail gun, but I can wait. I can wait. See, I wanted to trade this one, the amphetamine. I wanted to trade it for a meth good kit, but I could just go do frickin' from what I understand, I could just go, did we get in game? Well, yeah. But, apparently I can just go do grime and get it, like, it's ridiculously easy to get now. That blueprint especially. I can't rob houses. There's not enough PD on. Like, that's the thing. That's the problem with Sierra, is that she's not developed enough to do, you know, like one officer crime. Like drugs are, I think, the only thing you can do with one officer, and if I knew how to make coke, I could probably go do it. But I don't know how. So I can't just magically come up with how to do it. You know, oh, I just magically knew where the island was. And it happened to have all the necessary ingredients. It doesn't work like that. That's metagaming. I'd get booted quick. You gotta do it right. And I don't know any of the people. I don't know. That'd be interesting. They do have nails in prison. You can find nails. Or you can make them. I think. I don't know. You know, it's funny. I have a crime character. But besides, like, the one time I went to prison, I figured out how, like, to make plates, do the laundry, all that. I was figuring out how the jobs work. And then the second time I went to prison, I did a prison break almost instantly. So I don't actually know. Like, I haven't actually walked around prison to see how all this stuff works. Oh, so let's see. Damn, what can I do? Trying to think of little stuff I can do. I'd go do a round of garbage to get $4,000 in some bags. Sell the stuff I get out of there. I remember in 1.8, I did garbage like literally 24 times in one day. Because I was saving up to buy something. And like, it was the fastest way to get money. I just did it. Like, if I knew people doing the lumber job right now, if I knew people who would be like, yeah, let's go do it, I'd be like, hell yeah, what happened right there? I did a perfect freaking 180. Let's see. Exactly. Most criminals are not going to say nothing right now. Medics in need of food. Someone open a restaurant. Bordeaux. Whoever owns this gas station, you're out of premium. That's Kelly's gas station. Anyone selling copper. I know John May's doing it now. Copper plates and lithium ingots. Yep, know what he's doing. Who lives here? Your dog bit me. Anyone have a house for rent? Yeah, see, nobody's doing crime stuff. Like, nobody's like, I should just post like, hey, yo, need help with lumber. Want to make some quick money. Because they know people are like, I know Hatchie knows how to do that quick. But she might not be down. Is no one up here? Kind of Sierra to be a Legion lurker. I have no issue with that. I just don't want Arya being... I kind of wanted Sierra to be a city person anyway. But I ended up spending most of my time up here. So it's like, there's just a lot to do up here. I don't know. Makes Miss Starlight. I don't actually know. She might not. Not too many people have met. The only way I think they would know it was me is either A, the changer, or if I'm wearing the dresses that also Arya had. Like, I wore the white dress on this one, and I stopped wearing it with Arya. But I got rid of it on Sierra, so now Arya can start wearing it again. Because I didn't want to be like, I don't know if they'd have an issue with wearing the same clothes. But, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having, two people wear the same outfit. I just don't know if they'd have a problem because it's the same person. Another thing, I don't know. Well, Harry's Mall in this Evan Sandy has a clothing store, and this one doesn't. I kind of wonder if they had, pay extra for that. That's what I should do. Call Elite. I can't call Elite. First off, I don't have his number. And second off, he's never met Sierra. French, Timothy, and I forgot the fourth person in the prison break. Is pretty much the only people. I haven't played Sierra at all. Like, honestly, I've not. She maybe has 15, 16 hours in the city total. And most of that was making outfits. Because I made crime outfits with her. Not like costume outfits like I do with Arya. Okay, let's see. Let me get up here. What do I have? I have a colorful outfit. I like this one. The mask, I love that mask. I love how colorful it is. I was talking about that earlier. T-Bon, yeah, we were all in the prison break. I like the colorfulness. I got the Britain outfit. See what they think about that one. It could be American too, but the mask. I had to put red sunglasses on. But if you look, that's my eyes. You can see them, but there's usually eye holes, but I put the red glasses on. All right, pink smile. This one's creepy in my opinion. I don't know, just the face is creepy. With the bag. Gotta have a bag. Outfit set. What is this one? Oh, yeah. This one doesn't have a name. Let me see if I put the hair up. Does it hide the hair? Kinda. I don't like the back of the neck, though. I don't know what it is about the back of the neck. Just not a fan of it. But yeah, this one's not bad. I didn't want the feet shoes. I wanted the shoes to be different. I was trying to find a way to use that harness. That pilot harness. I was trying to find a way to make it into an outfit. Some of this stuff, you gotta have an imagination to make into an... Oh, the cat. Yep. I love this outfit. I love this outfit. I just think it's fun. It just works. The mask works with the headpiece. Oh, I don't know. I think it's funny. See, what else do I got? This is the one I told Arya with the bride outfit, but I have to have the face on, and I don't have the face. The skull. This one, I think, let's see if I put the hair out. Yeah, the hair can work with this one, and I can say it's just a mask instead of a helmet. See, the hair is what's a giveaway for me. I don't hide my hair. Like, I know they're all like, oh, we have to go change our outfit, change our hair, and I don't do that. I love this outfit, but I need to change the top. I can keep the pants. That top needs to change, though. I need something with black and silver, like the mask. That's true, yep. That's true. Legion lurkers some of the newer people do act like a Legion lurker. That is my main outfit, and these are all just like... It's funny, I built this outfit on Arya, but it's basically the same shirt, shoes, and it was unintentional. I just like the butterfly top. Is there anything down here? Way down here. Glasses, shoes. Okay, high top boots, t-shirt. Oh, this was the one that I built. This was my old one with the mask. Yeah. That's the old one I had that I used the mask, but I changed. Alright, let's see if I go... Mask. Oh, yeah, I had an idea for that mask, but it didn't work. And then this is Terminator sunglasses. You know what? Let's put some clothes on. But this was the main outfit I made for her. This is what her default outfit was gonna be. It's what her picture is on the wiki. The white dress is gonna be saved for, like, special occasion. Because I gotta do, like, the whole face paint, the hair, all that. It's gonna be special occasion stuff. Like, instead of doing emo, where they go just dressed up in black and all that, she might just go put that on. It was the sunglasses, it was either these or the Terminator ones, and these just covered the face up a lot better. Alright, so yeah. Sierra sucks at pool. She will not be playing pool. Alright, so... Let's see. Like, see, right now, it would be the time to go make stuff, but she don't know how. She could go to the gym. I am trying to get these for her. I'll try to get these eventually, but I'm trying to get these for her. But, see, like, her drugs, she hasn't done any drugs at all. Her crafting, I did prison crafting first, so I'd be able to do it easier. And then I got this one. That's what I should work on, is getting the crafting up. I'm probably going to take revolvers and electronics. Or, yeah, electronics. Probably going to take those two. Because Arya has ammunition and bladed. I know a lot of people went pistol, and a lot of people went bladed. A couple of people I know did blunt, but I think there's only like one person I know that went revolver. Only like one person. And a lot of people went ammunition, and a lot of people went explosive. But I thought I might do electronic, just so if I can make anything. Honestly, what I need to do is one of these mornings when there's no police on, just get on with her and do grind. And just keep on doing it till I get something worth it. Do house robberies till I got a mail. Let's see. See, I don't know, like, the thing is I don't know any of the criminals on here. I haven't met them. I haven't. And now the city... Okay, I have a hiccup. It was headache for me as well. Echo has a devil's pitchfork now. I'm jealous. I'm not even in the city. It's blunt weapon but stabs. Sweet. Arya should have that. She's a farmer. It makes sense for her to have a pitchfork. ambulances is on, but I don't know ambulance people. Like, I'm gonna go to the gym and see if anybody's there. Ooh, I almost T-bone that truck. I doubt, and well, I don't know. I say I doubt people gonna be at the gym, but last time I came to the gym, there was like 3 cops. No, it's for the devil. It's red, okay, but it's still a pitchfork. I mean, it's still a farm and a weapon. I get what you're saying, though. Last time I came here, there was like 3 cops. Nobody. All right, well, we're gonna work out for a few minutes. If I got like 2 or 3 reps in every day, you'd end up leveling up pretty quick. You just gotta come do it. And like when I was doing the farming stuff, the mining with Arya, I spent like 6 hours in the gym straight one day, just doing this right here. It was so mind numbing. Because this was back before they made it easier. Like I did it when when the experience was low and the events were a lot. Like you couldn't do 50. Very few people could do 50 completely. And then I had this issue where I couldn't press the buttons correct sometimes. But I got it done. I got all of them. But yeah, I hope they fix Gramps up though. Cops are busy being construction workers. I don't doubt that. But honestly, I hope they fix it for Gramps because he can't get skills right now because his hands don't. You know, he can't push the buttons when he needs to. And I know it. You know, he's being EMS, but it kind of limits to kind of the stuff he can do. But he said he was going the crime route though. Like he said he was going the left skill tree. I wonder if he's talking about. He might be talking about stamina. I thought he was talking about like the crime part of the cop. He said you had to have a skill in mining to mine. I don't quite think that's true, but I don't know. Like I went full this. I'm not getting this one or this one because oil's not hard to find at all. Like not hard to find, but I want this. What is this? See, I should take these before I go for these. I should take the recovery to make it faster. Because I know if you have all of this, you don't have unlimited stamina, but you have quite a lot. Like, you can run for a long period of time. Decrease your stamina drain by 60%. Increase stamina. Increase stamina recovery. See, that you need this one. By 60%. Decrease stamina. So this can't be cumulative then. Because then it'd be 100%. It'd be over 100%. Yeah, let's just do 3 reps. And then we'll get out of here. Thought about doing a grave robin with her, because apparently it's not as quick as it once was, but it's still pretty quick. I'm tempted to just go sell all those chemicals and stuff and see how much I can get. And if I can get the money that way, I'll do it that way. I just want to get the money for the chop shop. I just need to put time onto Sierra. I can get all this done. I just have to put the time into it. And, you know, lately I've been doing the base building on Arc. I've been trying to do all this over there. And I want to start playing more Redline, like getting myself back into it. So I'm going to start, like, limiting the time. Try to space it out. Because I want Redline to be fun again. And it was fun when everybody was talking and we were all having a good time. We need to bring that back. Like, it's just the problem that being a civilian gets a little old. Because it kind of limits. This is definitely a cops and robbers city. Yeah, there has to be at least 2 cops on for me to rob a store. There has to be 3 cops to do grave robbing. And you can't do it unless those are on. I tried robbing a store and it said there was enough cops on. I mean, there's only 1. I think it's 2 cops for a store robbery. It might be 3 now. I know they've been balancing and trying new things, so I'm not exactly sure anymore. But I know you can sell drugs with 1 cop on, because I've seen them do it. Some days when I get off and there's no cops on, and then 1 will hop on, and then I'll see him start selling. I might get a level up when I finish this one. I should just do that. Just sit in here and do 1 level a day. It wouldn't take that long. But see, this is another reason I play Aria a lot. Because, I don't need cops to be on. No, there's no way you can check. You just have to go do it. You know? You just have to do it. And if you can do it, there's enough cops on. Yep, level 68. That's true. You are correct. That is 100%. Either there's 1 cop or there's like 15. You're right. But, no, you just gotta go try to do something. And if you try to do it, like if somebody was selling drugs, then they try, and if they can log into the phone app, then they can do it. But if it says, you know, services are not available, it means they can't. There's not enough cops. And I don't want to start a robbery that I can't finish. Like, I don't want to go in a digital den and try to rob it and then just have to run away. I want to be able to do it. That's a local helicopter. Robbing that digital den is dangerous as hell. Because the cops can just go straight up from Legion. No stopping, no turning, no nothing. It'd be funny if you robbed that register in Legion. That would be hilarious. I don't need hospital. Like, I'm wondering if I should just go apply for EMS and make Sierra an EMS character, to be honest. I have 2 misdemeanors. It's been more than 30 days since I've been arrested. So I could get those taken off my record. And I think, honestly, that might be a way to go. Because EMS are needed 24/7, you know? It would give me more interaction with everyone. You see, you know? Like, being this, I made a crime character to, you know, try to interact with the crime side, and no one wants to do it anymore. But EMS, I mean, they're always palling around. They're always hanging around. And I already have the Sierra from MW was a medic. So I already have the experience. It's the same system. I watched one of the EMS use the system. It's the same system that they used over there. So I'm already familiar with how it works. So I don't know. I'm tempted to just see about making her EMS and then just switching over. The crime makes me feel uneasy, y'all. I'll be honest. I don't know. You make way more money. You know, you make way more money doing EMS than you do crime. You don't see the EMS hurting for anything, do you? I don't know. I'm tempted. Because there's nothing to do right now with Sierra. If I was on EMS, I could just hop on there and go hang out or talk or, you know. I'd probably, if I did EMS with Sierra, I'd probably want to be like the EMS, like Roxwood Sandy. Because every time I pass out up there, as Arya, of course, it takes them forever to get up there because they're all in the city at this time. I mean, you have a radio. I just talk on a radio. I'm going to go inquire. I saw the medics were there. I'm just going to go inquire about it. Like, can you be a medic with a misdemeanor on your record? I have 2 misdemeanors. That's it. No felonies. we'll see. You know, you're right though, because it is a good way to meet people. And if I'm gonna be up, there's a medic right there. Okay, they're in Legion now, so that's good. I don't have to go to the hospital. I'm gonna swap out of this outfit. And let's see, where's a... I'll wear this one. Yeah. Oh, my car's almost out of gas. You're right, though. It would be a way to meet criminals in the city. And there are a few corrupt medics in the city already.
I'll have 3 sweet, please. Can I? Yeah, 3 burgers. Oh, yeah, 3 of each, please.
4 and 4.
Oh, you greedy.
4 and
All right,
4.
make it. I'll tell you what. Make it 4 food, 4 drinks, and 4 drinks and 4 food per John.
Yes, that'll
Hello.
work.
Hey, I got a question. What's the requirements to join EMS?
No felonies.
Yeah, no criminal background.
No criminal background or no
Well,
felony?
no felonies. No felonies.
Right, I have a misdemeanor is why I'm asking.
You got a misdemeanor, you're right. I mean, if you had like straight misdemeanors, then yeah, but if you got misdemeanors, it'd be fine.
It's not a violent misdemeanor.
Yeah, that's, I mean, one that, no, it'd be fine. You can still apply. It's really just out of felonies.
How do I apply?
If you go up to the hospital and outside the entrance, when you go in there, you'll see a little clipboard. And that's the application form.
You'll see the emergency sign above the doors at the hospital. And,
Yeah.
and there's like red little like mail containers like over here that's by the sidewalk like that where you get your newspaper from. Right above those is a little clipboard on the wall. That's where it's.
And
Okay,
you just
well, all right.
Get that and fill it in.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.
You're
Go
welcome.
look over there now.
All right, you had a good day.
See, I'm not wearing the crime mask with goggles trying to hide my identity. Ugh. I need gas. See, I don't. They might have. It's the only like they might know who I am, but in city, they probably won't. You're not supposed to connect it, right? Like, you know, when Ralph does a crime and he uses the voice changer, they're not supposed to connect him to Ralph. But Ralph talks a certain way, and everyone knows that. So, like, it's easy to be like, that's Ralph. That Ralph talks that way. That's why I try to do a different, like, I try to do less Southern when I'm Sierra, if that makes sense. I try to be, like, more direct so that people won't be like, oh, that's just Arya with a changer. But the only person that knows, like, clocked it instantly. But I think they knew. I think they were actually watching the stream, if you know what I mean. I mean, it doesn't hurt to go do this, you know? Honestly, I don't know if I have felony. I don't think so. I think I talked to Franks twice. I had prison break, but I mean, he can't prove it was me, and I've served a warrant, so. I seen a clipboard. I always go into that door. I never really come into this door. Let's see what's here. Application. All right. Full name, phone number, and email address. I need you arrive on scene to find a patient who has been struck by a vehicle and is unresponsive. Describe your actions from arrival to transport. They are a bunch of questions. All right, first off, I don't know my phone number, and I actually don't think I have an email address set up. Nope. All right. Sierra E. All right, so that's my email address. I don't know if that copied it or just swapped my beard. I'm gonna write that down. Ah, that's the wrong button. How weird would it be if you like actually had your phone number? I don't like Sierra's voice changer. It is what it is, man. It's the one I chose. It's V from Cyberpunk. It's the female V from Cyberpunk 2077. Kind of fits with the background. That's supposed to be Sierra with the Cyberpunk stuff. I don't know why I'm in attack stance. Alright, current employment status, unemployed. I could be like, I just flew in, which is not really a lie. Full name. Dear Angel. 602 164 9513. Kira E at redline.net. Alright, the patient is suffering from a severe gunshot wound and is losing blood rapidly. What are your immediate priorities and treatment? I mean, there's a couple of ways to answer this question. What are your immediate priorities? Making sure no shots are still being fired. Because if it's still being fired, then you don't want to go in there. Make sure no shots are being fired. Stop. Yeah. I was gonna say stop the blood flow, but that's not right. Staunch. I'm trying to do this. Let's see. Patient suffering from severe gunshot. What do you mean? Probably make sure no shots are a wreck. Sure no shots being fired. Wide pressure to the wound. With fluent to control blood loss. I did these questions on Sierra, so I know the policy and the procedure, the way they're doing it. Pressure the wound to control blood loss. Firing the wound to close it. No, I'm joking. I wanted to fill this out with Arya and like be completely wrong. Like just completely dumb. Like a patient is suffering from a gunshot wound. What is your immediate steps? Tell him it's gonna be okay. Give him a puppy dog to calm him down. And wait, like just dumb stuff like, no. But then I was like, I don't want EMS. Yeah, I would do a throwaway character if I wanted to do that. To a blood loss. Alright, I don't know if I'm like stop the blood flow or, I mean, I can do that. Apply tourniquet. I know that's not how you spell tourniquet. Oh my god, I just probably closer to Tourette's than it is tourniquet. Okay, I want to be OURNIQUET. Staunch. Ew. Not control. Apply pressure to the wound. Control bleeding. Blood loss. Apply tourniquet. Stem. Stem the blood flow. Blood loss. I mean, honestly, should I put like pain medicine? Apply pressure to the wound. Watch for shots fired. Apply pain medicine because I mean, you would apply pain medicine because if you don't, I don't know. You're on the scene though. You might not have that. Apply tourniquet to stem the blood loss. Secure with bandage, and I would put that's all it's gonna be. Secure with bandage. Send to hospital for treatment. if necessary. I missed down one. Just say raps, stop the blood flow, questions how, yeah. He's losing blood, alright. You arrive on a scene to find a patient who was struck by a vehicle and is unresponsive. Describe your check for pulse. Oh, hold on. Remove the individual from the street. From the road. Check for pulse. Look for external injuries. Treat any injuries. Attempt to revive. Call for transport. I mean, that's what you would do. You know, that's okay. You respond to a scene with multiple patients, all with varying injuries. How do you determine who to treat first? Patient refuses treatment or transport after regaining consciousness. How do you handle this situation while maintaining professionalism? During a call, another medic or officer disregards procedure and acts disrespectfully. How would you address this situation? This one's easy. Bring it to the attention of my supervisor. And bring it to the attention of my supervisor. I don't want to suck up. I don't want to be like and respect the chain of command. But, you know, and express my concerns. I'm probably going to fail this because they're like, you didn't give us enough information. But I mean, that's what you got to do. Why do you want to join? You know what I should put? Because Harry makes y'all get paid. My question 1 to 10, how confident are you in your current medical knowledge and field skills? What areas would you like to strengthen? The only thing I don't like about this is having to write a report. Like in the other city, you didn't have to write a report. But you know what? Their reports are like real simple. You respond to a scene with multiple patients, all with varying injuries. How do you determine who to treat first? I mean, by severity, you know, I mean, logistically. But it depends. Like, this is a loaded question. Because what if it's a gang shooting, right? No cops, just like 6, 2, 3, and 3. I mean, because they want to know, like, revive the officer on, but if there's no officer on the scene, then you're not going to do that. You know, like, that's a loaded question. I get what they're trying to do, but I assume there are police on the scene. They would get treated first. If there's no police on scene, then it ranges from where do they have to be sent to the hospital or can they be... See, in the other city, if you went under a certain blood pressure, like they monitored BPM, and if it was under a certain amount, you had to transport them to the hospital. You could not raise them up. Yep, call for more EMS. That's true. You respond to the scene. Call for assistance with that scene. Revive police first, if applicable. Yep, assess wounds. And apply treatment. I mean, I think that might be asses. Assess the severity of the wounds. Yep, triage. Yep. Treatment on a white treatment on those most. Man, my finger is walking on its own. All right, so we got. What does professionalism mean? I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you, man? I want to put 10, but I don't want to come off like arrogant as hell. Because the thing is, I could make this Sierra the one from MW, right? She hasn't done anything bad enough to not be from that city. And in that city, I was a senior paramedic in that city. The next level up from senior paramedic is being an officer, like, you know, in the police, like being commissioned EMS. I was the highest rank you can get before you had to like, and when I say you had to devote time to it, like you had a shift, like you had to be in the city for a certain amount. You had to be in the city, I think, 40 hours a week, which meant you had to spend a lot of time if you were gonna be an officer. So, I mean, I'm pretty confident with you know, the system of how it worked. And before everybody's like 40 hours, that's blah, blah, blah. I was doing 60 hours a week as Sierra. Like, I had more fun being Sierra on the paramedic in there than I did on Aria. And Aria was doing crimes in MW. I sold so many drugs. Yeah, I know. Let's say 7. Pretty confident. But there's always room for improvement. Man, my finger. Your own words. Why do you want to join the Los Santos Emergency Medical Service? I could put to help my fellow people or blah, blah, blah. I just really want to truthfully put because I'm bored. You know? Honestly. Because there's nothing to do in this effing city when I'm awake. And that's the truth right there. That is honestly, if it was Natalie looking at him, I'd go up to Natalie and be like, that's why I put this. Because it's the truth. I should just put why not. You know? Why do you want to join Los Santos Emergency Medical Services? Why not? I'm just going to put camaraderie. Need a place to belong. You know, boom. In your own words, what does professionalism mean representing? Doing the job? No. I still need to answer this question. Oh, I have one more question to answer? Yeah. Yours, what's professionalism mean? Doing the best job you can. Do upholding standards and rules set by the head of the department. Being respectful to everyone. Regardless if they're respectful to you. And who knows, I might get hired in a minute after I submit this. Because they're pretty quick about hire. Oops, I forgot. If we tell you what to do, I think that's against the rules. Hey, it is what it is. Patient refuses treatment or transport after regaining consciousness. How do you handle this situation? I mean, there's not really much we can do. You know, they don't have to say, you know. They don't have to say, they don't have to stay. How do you handle this situation while maintaining professionalism? I mean, I want to put there's not much I really can do if they choose to leave. I can tell them, you know, I'm going to put that. really not much I can do to stop them. Really not much I can do to stop them. I can explain the long-term effects of not seeking treatment, but I can't force them to stay. I mean, that's really and truthfully that I hate to say it like that, but I mean that's the truth. All right, confirm. There we go. Let's see what happens. I need gas. My car's out of gas. I don't want to drive the red van or the black van because they have illegal shit in them. But I need to pay for a higher price in gas now because I'm in the city. I'm close up. I want 1, 2, 3. There we go. 15%. I can make it to Little Saul, I think. I know they want a lot of their gas, though. Yeah, I think that's probably the closest station. I mean, honestly, like, I honestly, I don't know right now. Sierra might be a medic. I like the medic, though. I'll be honest with you. I really enjoyed playing the medic in MW. Not every character has to be doing crime, you know? Not every character, because there's so many... What's the word I'm looking for? There's so many personalities in this city that are the crime people. And I know I'm not going to be able to do what they do. You know, I know my limitations. I'm medical in real life. You know, I do medical work in real life. So he wants 960. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not the best. Yeah, but I mean, that's not how it works here in real life, yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I know my limitations. I know in you know, in real life I do medical. You know, and the crime, I don't know. Let me put it that way. I don't know. I just feel uneasy doing crime. I should let my brother come play Sierra. He'd probably rob a bank the first second, even though it's not even in here. He'd find a way. He still plays GTA Online. I tried to get him to come to 5M, but he's on PlayStation, so he don't have a computer. And I don't know how they get back to... Whoa. Do they get back to you? They're chasing somebody. Somebody just, somebody's running. Whoa. He almost sideswiped me. They're chasing. Somebody's here running. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. He just came off the top. Oh, he's gonna get away. They don't... They did this too late. He's gone. He's gone. Well, I don't know. They got him. They might get him. Look at this dude coming out. Oh, no, 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 no. See, now's the time to go do crime. You know, because I see both of them chasing someone, so I know. But like you said, there's probably like 5 cops on. Probably 5 of them came on. I don't know. Like, there's a couple of people who stream. You know, whose characters are based off of, you know, non-crime. I don't know. If my heart's not in it, I don't think I should do it. You know what I mean? I'll be honest with y'all, I would be a horrible criminal in here. I don't know. I might be good at the medic. I'd have to play with the game sound on, though, because I need to be able to hear shots fired and stuff like that. So I definitely would have to. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I don't... No money, you know, I'm not asking anyone to stay here. In fact, I'm going to have to probably get off within the next 30 minutes because I have to bring my patient to church. They have an event, so I'm gonna have to stay there. So I probably will have to go. Usually, we walk in, I get her into her seat, and then I can leave. And I come home and I do things, like I go clean her room for her while she's not here once a week. And but this time they're having an event, like a dinner on the ground, which is just like dinner, like a lunch afterwards. But she has to do a lot more, so she's going to be moving around a lot more, and she's going to need the help with that. Sometimes, honestly, I think y'all would find my real life stuff more interesting than my in-city. Like the amount of medical knowledge I know in real life to help, like CPR classes, I don't even have to take them anymore. Like you have to get recertified. They don't even test me anymore. They just come in, they see that it's me, and they just sign the recertification because they know. I've taken so many CPR classes. I have revived someone at a, we have what's called Rouse's. It's like a local Louisiana chain. And I've revived people with CPR in the Rouse's. Like, my real life medical thing, if I can use any of that in the city, yeah, I'd be. That's why I was a good medic in MW. Because I knew, like, I used to tell them, like, this isn't how this works. Like the way the system was set up, we had to, first off, the first thing you would do is triage. You'd search for the wound. Then you would apply treatment to the wound. Then you would apply pain medicine, and then you would revive. And I kept telling them that's not how it works. You have to get the pain medicine on board first before you can even treat the wound. Because even unconscious, it's still going to affect them. So they couldn't change the system because it's how the script was written. But I used to tell them all the time, this is not how this works. Don't think, if like Jake, perfect example, he wanted to be an officer. It does not work like in this city. I'm proud of him, actually. I'm proud that he set a goal. He set a goal, and he had setbacks, He had a goal. He had setbacks. He failed his first test. Did he give up? Did he go, you know what, I don't think I can do this? No. He said, you know what, I got this. And he did it. So proud of him. A lot of people don't know that, right? That how proud we are of him. A lot of people don't know, But anyone who sets a goal and achieves that goal not only has my respect, but has my pride in them. Because it's not easy. It's not easy to set a goal and then maintain that goal. Oh, a restaurant's open. Who's open? Sandy Shores or Los Santos? Sandy Shores is open too. I was just at the Los Santos. But like, I set a goal, right? I set a goal last year. I wanted to lose. Originally it was 40 pounds, but I raised it up to 50 because my brother, he wanted to lose 100 pounds in 1 year. And I lost 42 pounds last year. He lost 110. So I considered my goal to be met, but he blew past his. He weighed 425 pounds. Now he's back up to probably 340 because, holiday time in the South, you eat, you gain weight. But he's going back on the diet, and he wants to get under 275 by the end of this year, and I believe he's going to do it. And he's doing it for his little girl, for his kid. He doesn't want her growing up and not knowing him because he had a heart attack or something like that. Now, granted, she's 13. She knows him. But, he wants to be around for as long as he can be. And, so if you set a goal and you meet it, take pride. Like, be prideful.
I can't.
Hello?
Hello.
No. What y'all got to eat here?
Get you. We got hot dogs, kebabs, fries, loaded fries, dino nuggies. cola, sprunk, and water.
Hey, what do you recommend?
Tickles your fancy, really.
Tickles my fancy, that thing under the counter.
Oh.
Give me just like 2 of whatever you got to eat and drink. I threw him off with that one.
Would 2 hot dogs and 2 E. coli sound good?
I guess. Y'all are the wiener jockeys. Y'all know.
Alright, then that's in the till for you to pay, and I'll make the food now.
What drinks did you order?
E. cola.
Yeah, see, she always gives, like, the restaurant people, she always calls them, like, at Bob's Burgers, she calls them Burger Boys. Here, they're wiener jockeys, and actually, Up and Adams, she's never been, because they're never open. I don't know what she would call Up and Adams, but, yeah, but Bob is Burger Boy, and she calls Nick that, because most of the time, nicotine was on.
Putting mine in the tray just so it doesn't get mixed up.
Yeah, that thing under the register, we all know what it is. We know it. We can see it. No, I don't think it's. I don't see it anymore. They know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
2
about.
hot
Though.
dogs and
Oh yeah, it's still there. It's still there.
I mean, I can do the delivery.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them both right here. I'm gonna get them both.
Wonder what they want. So.
Whew, it's been a minute since I had a foot long.
There you go.
All right, y'all boys, have fun playing with your hot dogs.
Hey, whoa.
Yep, that's Sarah. She gonna mess with them. Arya's nice as can be. Arya be like, "You need something?" You know, y'all. See, I don't come to Rex's for the farm anymore because they own a farm. Like, Leroy's running their farm. He's pretty much got all the equipment. See, what they did was they did what I wanted them to do. I bought the farm, and I was gonna work with them to get that farm set up for them. Well, when I left it, they just kind of gave it to Leroy, and he's doing that. So if Leroy ever quits, then that farm will just go back to being dormant. But yeah. But yeah, Sarah's gonna mess with him. Bob's Burgers is Burger Boy. So what would I call Up and Adam? What would be not an insult, but like a term? Because I call them wiener jockeys. I call it Burger Boy. What would I call? What is Yvette known for? You know, like what is Up and at Bob's Burgers, which is funny because they don't. Well, Mac really has been starting to do the burger aspect again. She's really been doing the burger when she's there. Hot dogs, Rex is just, that Glizzy war that was part of the streams. That's over. But, like, what would Up and Adam be called? I guess I could still call them Burger Boys, because they're Burger Boys. I don't know. That's a good question. Let's see. What in the world? Somebody sent me a message. Oh, okay. It's something that happened yesterday. Oh, I see what happened. But, all right, y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all right now because I gotta get ready for the church service. I gotta make sure she's ready. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm sending y'all over to Rodney. Elite's on, but he's not on, I don't think. I think he's still in that welcome screen. So I'm gonna send y'all over to Rodney. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm gonna try to do more with Sarah, okay, in the afternoons, depending on what EMS says. I'm gonna try to do more. But I will see y'all all tomorrow. Have a nice day, and I'll see you. Bye.